It's rocky as shit. Walking along in the woods and look what I found. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a farm laying right there. I don't see Mommy. I know she's around. Well, it looks like the cancer root come up. Or bear corn, whatever you want to call it. This hasn't got the corn on it yet. Smells bitter like an aspen. That's what it's supposed to be good for. It's like an aspen. It grows in the woods. Okay, here I am back to the same place I was before. There. Take his camera. Up there is where I had the dogs barking at me last time, along that flat. This is a power line right away. There's a big power tower at the top. And there's a trail cutting across there. I think I'm going to go over there after I take a break. Yeah, I wanted to take a moment to show y'all a little bit of kit here that I have. You've seen my USGI canteen with canteen cup and stove. Good thing to have. I've been doing this lately. Peanut butter jar, large ones. You can put granola bars and things like that in it, crackers, peanuts. Something you can grab quick and reboost your energy, and not have crushed ones, because they're in this thing that don't crush very easily. You don't have to eat bits. And next thing, I got a smaller one for my medical kit. I'm going to have to redo this. This is just some stuff I threw together for today. I got liquid Band-Aid, eye drops, tweezers, Rolaids, Band-Aids, alcohol pads, needle, iodine, things like that in there. So that's a good little thing to have with you too. Ethyl alcohol, good thing to have with you. My little Esbit cook set, which I just realized I didn't bring any fucking silverware for it. I'll have to whittle me a spork. My little Esbit coffee maker, that's a good little piece of kit. Butt wiping material, gotta have that. I'll bring some extra bags in case I find some ginseng, yellow root, not ginseng this time of year, but yellow root, molly moochers, things like that. And here's what I was wanting to try today, Mountain House freeze-dried chili mac with beef. See how that's going to be. I wish it come in smaller portions, but we'll give it a try. I haven't ate today. My coffee grinder, so I might want to make a cup of coffee. And my water filter, even though we have no water to filter. I'm going to have to be very sparing with my water after I leave this spot. Okay, let's set up and do some cooking. I got the wood stove set up with the water for the Mountain House food. We'll see if it tastes like food. Now I have to make me something to eat with. Well, we got a good roll and boil on the water, so that's good. I think we can take it off now. Drop our little snuffer on the stove for now. Rip the bacon out. Oh God, it smells good. Now, it says add 2 cups of boiling water to pouch, stir thoroughly, zip, and let stand 9 to 10 minutes. So carefully adding the water. You know how boiling water is, it'll melt stuff. Oh gosh, that smells good. I mean, that smells just like chili. I'm whittling me out a spoon. I'll work on this a little bit more. Probably just use my knife or something to stir that up. I'm going to try to set this camera up for a little bit of overview. There's my spoon I made. This takes a little bit of whittling. Takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes. With the SOG Seal Pup. Very good knife. I'm going to grind some coffee. Got my little coffee grinder from GSI. The last time I ground with this, I made regular coffee for like a drip coffee maker. Gotta have a little coarser grounds for this thing. Now granted, this is not the best coffee grinder. It's the best one that I've seen that's backpackable. Well, you know, plenty of coffee, huh? One weakness I found with my kit, a quart of water is not enough. It is not enough. A quart of water is going to make this about 3/4 of a cup of coffee. And then I might have 3 mouthfuls. Wash the dust out of my mouth when I get off the hill. I modified this Esbit stand. It can be flipped over like that to house that. Now if you're on a river or a trout stream where you can use this filter, that's great. This kit would be all you would need to get by for, I'd say, as much as 3 or 4 days, realistically. If you stretched your rations and maybe had an extra couple pouches of this. But yeah, to be this high up on this mountain, this is all the water I have left. That's about that much. Not much. We're about to have some coffee shoot out of this little thing here soon. I love this little thing. It's my new favorite thing. You can make a single cup of coffee and not hardly lose any space in your pack. I'm kind of worried about the ants. I'm seeing some carpenter ants. I hope I'm not sitting on a giant mound of them. I hope I didn't kick over one of their logs or something when I went scouting for a spoon. Isn't that just the greatest thing? Alright, I think dinner's ready. Another good little piece of kit I picked up recently is this little salt and pepper shaker. Salt on one side, pepper on the other. As long as you're not a big, heavy salt and pepper kind of guy, this should really be all you need for 2 or 3 days, you know? Maybe even longer, depending exactly on what your rations are. So it's time to eat. Oh golly, it looks actually really damn good. It smells good. I'm going to put a little salt, just a little. A little pepper. Even though it is chili, should be peppery enough, right? Sterilize the spoon real quick. Should be all that I'm going to be eating with. Oh golly, that looks good. Where have you been all my life? What's down in there? That looks just like what it says it is. Chili mac. I'm going to try a little bite with my little tiny spoon, catch it on video. Oh man. Damn, that's good. I need a bigger spoon. Hell yeah, that's good. Alright, good stuff. Alright. Cleaned up camp. I'm going to call it camp. And discovered where all the ants were coming from. They were in them leaves I kicked back. But yeah, I covered up that area I had cleared. Leave no trace. You know, when you leave, make it look like it was before you got there. That way, the next person that comes feels like they're in a brand new spot. Now, it's time for me to move out. Always double check, make sure you got all your kit. There's my mountain climbing, I don't know what all you'd call that, mattock, hook, walking stick, snake buster, my gloves, cigar. We're ready to go.